So we've come somewhere different. This is a historic cemetery and it's called the Old Boulder Cemetery, or the first Boulder Cemetery near Kalgoorlie. 1899 to 1902 or 1904, did it say? 1904.
But there is one in Kalgoorlie, a huge
We couldn't
one.
do it. Kalgoorlie,
It
I
goes
reckon.
on forever.
I'd love to know how many people are buried there.
A lot.
But this one, have a go at this. This is the most...
This is in the bush.
We're in the...
I think you have to... there's more things over there too.
So we're going to attempt it. Do a little... Over here's the Roman Catholic section, and I can see a grave. John, make sure you look down where you're walking, won't you, darling?
And it's only a King Brown will give you.
Yeah, because look at the holes in the ground. This one's
Shattered.
absolutely shattered.
Really? Why would you want to do that?
It's like a walking track through here.
More up the back there, I can see.
Okay. This seriously is like spot the gravesite. You can see the markers all in the ground, John. Look to your right there. Oh, there's a plaque down there, a headstone. There's a few here, John. It's all smashed up.
Why would you want to break them? 1902. Look at that.
This is John Urban, passed away in 1902. Here's one here, John. What's this? Can't even read it. Can you read that one?
John Eric Clancy.
Our dear someone, Kathleen Clancy. Where did you get John? John there, down there.
There's two in there. Another one there. There.
That headstone's at the front. It is completely shattered.
Yeah, it's all been pushed over at the back. Another one. They're all ruined.
Oh,
Why would you want to do that? Like, there's not one that hasn't been smashed.
in memory of Patrick Murphy, late of Condohop, Victoria, who died 11th of September 1901, erected by his loving wife Harriet.
There's a plaque thing over there,
There's a what, darling?
like a board.
Okay.
They're just all smashed. Oh, there's more over here. Oh, it goes on forever. There's more on the other side.
This is just the Roman Catholic section.
Oh, is it?
I just can't believe it. Ellen, beloved wife of... I don't know.
So there's one headstone over here that's still up.
Okay. Alfred. This is a Methodist section. Look at all the people that were buried in the Methodist section. It's just all ruined.
No.
This is George Hogg.
Oh no, it's ruined as well.
Elizabeth Wern, who died 30th of September 1900, aged 59 years. Emily Maltman, who died I don't know what that says, 6th of February 1904, aged 33. Oh, died in Boulder City.
What a disgrace, all their cemeteries, all been smashed to pieces. Every single one of them. Here's one that's actually intact. I think they've redone it.
Sydney Claude Burgess, 13th of September 1901, aged 6 years. I've never seen a cemetery like it. It's just been destroyed. In memory of Edwin Evan Croxton, 28th of February 1862 to the 13th of the August 1902, father of Ruby Maud Oates, our beloved grandmother. Well, we've come across one family that's taken an interest. We'll just go across the section over there.
I need to read that one.
Roman Catholic. This section has 189 burials, including 4 mining accident deaths. Directly on the east-west line with the Methodist section, the Roman Catholic blocks also had the same ironstone problems. These were dealt with by working in the area where 2 sections met, moving between blocks 10 and 12. However, the gravediggers were slower in setting up block 29 as a separate Roman Catholic children's area. It was not for the lack of need. In the 5 months they were without it, 24 stillborn and infant children had been buried in the main Roman Catholic sections.
So this church was out here somewhere too, so the big storm came through and wrecked it. I don't know where that was. There's a big rotunda down here as well.
Between August the 12th of 1902 and the closure of the cemetery in May 1904, there were 39 burials in this children's section. The only 2 graves in block 29 were marked with a headstone are close by the pedestrian entrance at the car park. Apart from this 1903 storm, which I just showed you, which the Western Argus described as a tornado and a cyclone, the goldfields were often subjected to severe summer storms. Amongst the worst was the 1908 terrific storm which damaged the rear of the Kalgoorlie Town Hall while it was still under construction. I swear I just saw a reptile run across there. And totally destroyed R.G. Moore's Black Shift's shop in Egan Street. In 1912, there were reports of a disastrous cyclone at Kalgoorlie, with many houses in Piccadilly and Malunga were badly damaged. The same cyclone severely damaged the Perseverance Hotel at the Boulder Block, and numbers of camps and fences at Boulder were razed to the ground. A terrific storm struck Boulder in 1925, damaging the Criterion Hotel in Richardson Street and the Duke of York in Burt Street, with the worst damage to the Broken Hill Hotel. The storm completely demolished the Salvation Army building, and in a repeat of the 1903 damage, this storm levelled All Hallows Hall to the ground. And this is All Hallows Hall. And that's All Hallows Church. I can't believe I can hear a car. We are in the middle of nowhere. Actually, can you see over the back there? That is the Kalgoorlie super pit, the super mining pit. If you go to our main channel, you'll see our video on Kalgoorlie, and you'll see that super pit. It is enormous, absolutely enormous. All right, John's gone wandering off right down here. I don't know what he's found, but there's certainly not many headstones to be found, that's for sure.
Same. They're all gone.
All gone. There's one headstone I can see that's crushed. There's the Presbyterian. There's some up here. The Presbyterian section is the smallest of the four main Boulder denominations, with just 69 burials, including 4 mine deaths over the almost 5 years that Old Boulder was being used.
Like all Scottish people.
They
Their
do,
kilts
don't they?
and stuff.
There's way too much to read. Okay, Mary Ann, or Annie, the dearly beloved wife of John Angus McCallum, born at Warndoo, Victoria, who died 10th of December 1902, aged 28. John Campbell, who was accidentally killed at the Paringa mine on the 1st of March 1904. William Mac something, born County Londonderry, Scotland. Maybe Presbyterian is a Scottish denominational religion.
I wonder. In the comments. You know
In the
what to
comments,
do.
yeah. Died in Boulder City, November 11th, 1903, aged 21 years. Alexander Harrison Cadden, youngest son of Simon and Fanny Cadden of, I don't know where, died in Boulder, aged 23 years.
So these are all graves.
Yeah.
Look, all of them.
Cassie Carnes, dearly beloved daughter of John and Mary Carnes, aged 3 years old. 31st of May 1902. We went to the Historical Society today, and the lady there didn't say to us, oh, but you know, half the place has been wiped out by storms or anything. This is the Church of England section over here.
Like these things are just smashed up into too many pieces.
They are. This one. Can't even
Read
read
that
that,
one.
John. Look at that. I'm devastated. Anyhow, we're going back to the car, and it's more for our own safety because, you know, we're in Australia, we're in the outback, and
We're in the middle of nowhere.
we're in the middle of nowhere. But the Australian outback is full of very venomous creatures, and yeah, that's all we're doing. So thanks for watching. This is one of the most
Thanks,
devastating
guys.
cemeteries I've ever seen.
Oh, horrible.
But see you next time. Just going to read the sign out the front. It's 33 acres.
Wow.
Provision was made for 48 blocks, each of 224 grave sites. In the 5 years the cemetery was used, 11 of the blocks were used for burials. The sections first laid out and used in 1899 were for the 4 major denominations that were in Boulder, which was Church of England, Roman Catholic, Presbyterian and Methodist. Baptist and Disciples of Christ sections were created in 1902. First burial in this cemetery was in the Church of England section on September 9th, 1899, when Reverend Pollock officiated at the funeral of Joseph Pankhurst. The first Methodist burial was on October 4th, 1899. 5 days later, a burial took place in the Roman Catholic section. The Presbyterian section was first used on December 19, 1899. Over the next 4.5 years, just on 800 burials took place in the cemetery. The last burial, the excessive cost of grave digging in the ironstone sections, coupled with totally inadequate road access, led to the new cemetery being established closer to Boulder. So the last burial here was on May the 30th, 1904. In total, there's 797 burials in this cemetery. In the years following the closure of the cemetery on May the 30th, 1904, there were 46 removals to other cemeteries. There is evidence of just over 62 graves ever having monumental work. This is barely 8% of the burials. Okay, the earliest date on a headstone at Old Boulder predates the cemetery. It is that of 3-year-old Eric Clancy, who died on April 12, 1897 and was buried at Kalgoorlie. In September in 1902, his sister Catherine, or Kathleen, was buried at Grave 18, Roman Catholic Block 12 at Old Boulder, and in 1905, Eric Clancy was exhumed and reinterred here. So just thought I'd pop that information in for you as well.